Yo, what is up, YouTube? So I thought I was going to end the vlog out last night, but I just woke up, checked my email. It is 6:30 in the AM, and it turns out we have a snow day. So shout out to the Vancouver crappy weather. I am going back to sleep. Peace! What is up, YouTube? So today is February 11th. It is a beautiful day, for one, because it is absolutely magnificent outside with all the snow, and two, because this morning at 6 a.m. I found out that it was going to be a snow day today, meaning absolutely no classes. So we're going to spend our snow day how I would spend any other weekend day, by heading to the gym and hitting some high rep deadlifts, baby. So today I am planning on going up to 455 because I am officially 2 weeks out from the competition, meaning I have to start practicing my openers, and I think I'm going to take 455 for a quick ride of a single and see how fast it moves up so I can calculate exactly what I want my openers to be for the competition. So we're going to head to the gym, and the gym that I go to, as some of you guys know, doesn't really like me filming, so I'm going to have to sneak in my camera, or I might not even get any footage, but I'll let you guys know how the workout goes, and as always, I will put the full workout in the description. So without further ado, let's head to the gym. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the deadlift commentary. So today I'm gonna go through some of the accessories that I like to do for the deadlift. I actually put a poll up on Instagram this morning asking you guys what topics you guys want me to cover in today's voiceover, and a lot of the questions were very repetitive, which is great because meaning a lot of people have the same types of questions, so I can bang it out in this video. I'm just going to let the raw clips play right here, right now, so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm actually working at 455 for 3 singles, and then I'm going to back down to 375 for 5 sets of 3. And the reason I'm doing this is because 455 is going to be around the weight that I'm going to open up with at the competition. I'm also pulling on the stiff bar, and the difference between the stiff bar and a regular bar is, one, it is calibrated to exactly 20 kilograms or 44 pounds, and secondly, it is extremely stiff, meaning it is completely different from a traditional whippy gym bar or like a deadlift bar that you pull at. And the benefit with training with a stiff bar is you reduce a lot of the tension that you can release from the bar, aka pulling the slack out of the bar, meaning all the weight comes up at once. Just because how stiff the bar is, you're pulling all the weight at once. Ready? And I thought I'd start training with this because I'm exactly about a week and a half out from the competition in these clips, and it is time to train with the bar that I'm actually going to use when I lift. So, the session today went super well. I am feeling really good on the deadlift. I did not expect 455 to fly up so fast. This actually used to be my 1 rep max about a year ago at this time for like an RPE 2000. So it feels really good that I'm making some progress. And, so let's get into the questions. So the first question that I countlessly get by many people is why my back rounds so much when I deadlift. And I think that is mainly attributed to 2 things. One, I have very bad genetics, believe it or not, for the deadlift. I don't know why. It is my strongest lift comparable to the other ones, strongest lift overall, and it is my favorite lift. But my arms are super short, as you guys can tell, and I actually have to pull the deadlift a lot higher than more people do, meaning a longer range of motion, making the deadlift a lot harder. Also, a short, stocky build is not really good for conventional deadlifts, and I should be doing sumo according to, traditional biomechanics. But my body's weird, and conventional has worked for me. I love it. And yeah, the second reason that my back rounds so much besides biomechanics is mainly due to the fact that I have been completely slacking on upper back work for the past 5 years of my training. And the reason for that is ever since I switched to powerlifting, I've mainly just focused on the deadlift, and I've never really had, or I've made the excuse that I've never really had enough time to focus just on upper back work. And recently, right now, I'm realizing how much of a hit that's delivering to my deadlift strength, because for me, as you guys can tell from all these clips and just watching my deadlift PRs, is I am completely weak at the top of the deadlift, locking out the deadlift, and that is where the upper back is most effective and most used for the deadlift. So one piece of advice I'd give to anybody is train the hell out of your upper back. Do your rows, do your Penley rows, do your seated cable rows, pull, and you will have a strong upper back, making a strong lockout. Okay, second two things I'm going to go through real quick right here is a lot of people asked what deadlift specific accessories besides isolation work I choose to do for the deadlift and my thoughts on them. So the first one that I'm going to cover is the deficit deadlift. And the deficit deadlift is where you put about 1 inch to 2 inches below your feet, step on that, and then pull the deadlift. And the reason you do that is to increase the range of motion. And when you train with an increased range of motion, your body will get very strong in that extra space, making your regular deadlift just a lot stronger because you're used to being in a more uncomfortable position. So do I recommend deficit deadlifts? Completely. I think they very much help with your deadlift. Except one tip that I would give you guys is do not go higher than about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, because anything higher than that, you're getting out of the playing range of what's actually effective towards your deadlift, and it actually becomes just a completely different exercise in and of itself. So the second thing that I want to cover with you guys is the block pull. So what the block pull is essentially the opposite of the deficit deadlift, and where you elevate the actual bar that you're pulling from so you have a much shorter range of motion. And do I recommend the block pull? Completely. Because the block pull gives you the advantage that you can overload the deadlift, putting a lot more weight that you would normally train at, and just work at the top range of motion, which will train your lockout. It's something that I am definitely going to start incorporating just a lot more after this training cycle, after I'm done with the meet, because I really want the top of my deadlift, the lockout, to be a lot smoother. So the third and final thing that I'm going to be covering right now is why I do not personally train with the trap bar, and why the people that I train with, or the people that I train, I do not advise them to train with the trap bar. Okay, that was just a complete jumble of words, but you get my point. So the first thing I can attribute to not wanting to train with the trap bar is being a powerlifting purist and wanting to conserve my time and spending it on accessories and movements that I think are more beneficial. In my opinion, the trap bar is a completely different movement from the deadlift, just because the biomechanics required to do a trap bar deadlift versus a regular conventional is very, very different. And I don't find training the trap bar will have a good enough turnover to your actual deadlift compared to, say, doing accessories for the deadlift that I mentioned earlier in this video. So yeah, those are actually the main reasons why I don't train with the trap bar. I'm not going to hate on people that use it. I know a lot of sports teams have their athletes use the trap bars for explosive power, but in my personal opinion, you can get the same explosive power while also being on a powerlifting program from just doing the bench, squat, and deadlift, rather than wasting your time on the trap bar. Please let me know down below if you guys got anything out of these tips. It really, really helps me to know that what I'm putting out for you guys, the content that I'm putting out, is being well received. God damn, that looks good. Whew. So we got like a cup and a half of this delicious takeout rice from this local shop down the street. Right here we got a couple spears of asparagus, and we got 12 ounces of delicious chicken breast. And the reason, guys, that I always say the chicken breast is so good is because I have this special marinade that just takes away all kinds of dryness, and the chicken breast is probably the most tender, juicy chicken breast you will ever have in your life, and I eat it on the daily to make these gains. So I just finished up a nice shower and a little bit of a mobility session out there with my foam roller, because today's deadlift session put a lot of strain on my lower backs, because we were doing sets of 3 with 375 after a 3 set of singles with 455 as my top set. The reason I went to 455 for 3 singles is mainly because I am choosing to do around 465 as my competition opener, and why not work on that right now. Today we also used the stiff bar in the gym, meaning every single rep was just super brutal, and when you pick up the weight, there's just zero bend in the bar, meaning that bracing right before you actually pull the weight, pulling the slack out of the bar, doesn't help as much, and you are picking up all the weight at once. So yeah, it's good to start training with a little bit more competition prep aspects in the training, gets your mind ready, gets your body ready for the meet. Right now I'm going to eat this delicious meal up because I am starving. And also one thing I want to talk about real quick is my central nervous system is starting to bite me back in the ass because, as you guys saw in the past couple of videos, literally every single day over the past 2 weeks I have been hitting some sort of PR, be it like a weight PR or a rep PR. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it does take a really big toll on your body when you are constantly like pushing yourself to maximum force on like a 1 rep basis or like a multiple rep basis. You just cannot really like maintain that type of strength for a long time, which is cool. I think today is going to be the last day that I go heavy for the lifts. Actually, I might go to a squat opener on Friday and go to 405 for a squat opener and see how fast that moves. But other than that, we're going to start bringing the training down a lot, bring the volume down a lot mainly. And I also started to cut my calories down. Right now we're sitting around 2,200 calories opposed to last week where we were kind of floating around 23 to 2,600. So we are feeling good. I'm going to go eat this delicious meal and I'll see you guys in the next clip. This is tracked perfectly at 32 grams of all natural peanut butter. What's up, guys? So it is currently 9:44 at night. We just spent the last hour and a half editing last day's vlog, doing some finishing touches on it, and I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. I usually don't really like to watch through my whole vlogs before I upload them, just because I don't really like listening to myself talk for that long. It kind of makes me want to go crazy. But anyways, it's still blizzarding like hell outside, so I really hope tomorrow we have another snow day so I can just relax and get some more rest during this week of supposed school. But it's all good if we don't. I don't think tomorrow is going to be too tough on the classes and the course load. But yeah, today was just an awesome day. You know, got lots of stuff. Okay, that's a complete lie. I just lounged around and I was super lazy all day, but it was super relaxing. Recovery was good. I did a lot of mobility stuff to fix up my knee and the rest of my body. The deadlift session went really well, and we got one final meal to go through tonight, which is those oats, as you guys saw. No homework. Really praying that the snow comes in clutch and the cancellation of school will occur tomorrow. But anyways, I'll let you guys know if the cancellation did happen in the next clips. So I guess you guys will just have to see. I will see you guys in the next clips. Good night. Oh, God, it's so cold. Oh, what's up, guys? As you just saw, we took that thumbnail outside right here, and it is below 0 right now. Absolutely freezing. I think I have, like, oh my God, I definitely have a frostbite all over my feet right now. We are about to go to the gym. I am super excited because today is part 2 of the snow day series. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock, checked my email, and we have another freaking snow day, guys. School has been off for the past 4 days, and we actually have an event going on at school right now for the next 2 days, meaning this week I will have absolutely no actual classes, which is just so nice. We are about to head to the gym right now and hit a beautiful shoulder session. I think Aldrin will be there practicing some of his openers because we are attending the same meet in 2 weeks. It is so beautiful outside. I'm on like ISO 0 and you can barely see it. But I'm about to go ahead to the gym right now. We're going to have a really nice session, and hopefully I can sneak in the camera once again to get some videos on my top sets. Let's go! So, actually, before we go to the gym, you already know I have to have my super secret oats because I need these carbohydrations to get huge in the gym. We are watching some Larry Wheels as motivation because today we're going to be overhead pressing. I'm going to go to a 1 rep max as my top set, and then I will drop back down to, I think, 155 for maybe a 3x5, but don't count me on that word. Yeah, let's go to the gym now. Okay, so right here you guys are going to see me getting super unnecessarily amped up for a 1 rep max overhead press PR of 185 pounds, and let's just see how it goes. Okay, can we please get an A for effort? That was just so freaking embarrassing. But anyways, I shouldn't even be attempting these PRs 1 week out from the show. I was just having a little bit of fun right here, guys, and I just wanted to test to see how strong it was. You know what? It's all good. Next time we'll hit it. So, yeah. Right now, I kind of want to talk about why I actually do the overhead press, because it is not an actual event in any of the competitions that I train for, and what I think the benefits of the overhead press are. I'm not going to get into the specifics like the form, because this video is going to be way too long if I get down that route. I'm just going to talk about why I do it. So, right here, you guys are seeing me train at a 5x3 of 155 pounds, which is about 10 pounds less than my body weight, and I've actually made significant progress on the overhead press over these past couple of years. I used to only be able to overhead press 95 pounds at, I think, 5 sets of 5, so this is pretty good. So the main reason that I do the overhead press, well, like, besides being a huge transfer over to the bench press, getting your shoulders stronger and your pectoral minors a lot stronger, it is just a badass movement, okay? Like, you're pushing a frickin' bar over your head. That is cool as hell. And once you get to the point, which I got to last year, where you can officially say that you have pushed your frickin' body weight over your head, god damn! I don't know why you wouldn't do the overhead press. But yeah, in seriousness, it is a very, very good transfer over to your bench press and general pushing strength in all. Ever since I actually started overhead pressing, my bench press strength has shot up immensely. Mainly because my body is getting a lot more used to the motor patterns of just pushing something away. Yeah, so do I recommend the overhead press in a powerlifting program? Hell frickin' yeah. If you have an off day or you train push-pull legs, definitely incorporate the overhead press into your training regimen. I guarantee you guys, your bench press will blow up. What is up, guys? So we just finished up a super good shoulder workout. As usual, I will put the entire workout in the description if you guys want to see what I did. And what I think I'm going to do is, for these past couple workouts, I'm going to do a little bit of a voiceover style, explaining the form of what I'm doing and what my mindset is going into each set and each rep. I actually couldn't record the final set of the 3x5 today for overhead press because, the guy managing the gym today was literally this close to catching me with my camera. I was just about to go for the set, and then he just turned the corner and almost saw me filming. So that was a super clutch play by me. I sprinted over, covered my camera with my backpack, and you already know we got the rest of the workout on record, or at least the rest of the overhead press. Right now we're actually heading back home because the boys broke into my house. I don't know, because we were going to go get some pasta right now, so they broke into my house, they're staying right there. We're going to go pick them up, and we're going to get to Pasta Tuesdays, baby. Also, I don't know if you can see very well, but just check out how badly it's snowing outside. I would not be surprised if we had another snow day tomorrow, which would be great for me. Just more content. Let's go. Yo, Ben, where are we going?
We going to Pasta Tuesday, baby.
Let's go, baby. Yo, why does Bebe look like a freaking Eskimo?
I didn't even know that was him. I thought that was just some
Bebe!
random. Hola.
Hola! How was your day, Bebe? Alright, Ben, so what do we got?
Well, we got the pasta with meat,
Oh yeah?
other pasta with meat, truffle stuff, green patty, the Brussels sprouts, and the squid.
Damn. Yo, what's your favorite out here?
You already
Pasta
know.
with meat. Pasta Tuesdays, baby. Let's go. What's up, guys? So I think the battle is over. If you look outside, it completely stop snowing, which means there's a 99.9% chance that we have school tomorrow, which is okay. I have started to accept the fact that it is going to happen. It's not too bad, mainly because, you know, tomorrow we don't actually have any classes, and I think it's just like a conference or something. The fact that I have to wake up at 6 a.m. and lug myself all the way downtown, not okay. Anyways, guys, as you guys saw in the previous clip, we were at Trattoria with the boys having a nice pasta Tuesday. And I'm going to say that that is going to be the last cheat meal of this prep, because starting tomorrow, we are about a week and a half out from competition, meaning I got to start dieting down, because I weighed in this morning at around 166, 167 pounds flat in the morning, meaning we are fat and we are chubby. So the goal for the next couple weeks, I know I've been talking about this a lot, but I just want to let you guys know what is going on, is we're going to start cutting calories, and then we're going to start manipulating my water and my salt consumption, which is part of a water cut. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to be doing some days where we're having a ton of water and absolutely no salt, and some days with a ton of salt and no water, and just manipulating and mixing it up to the point where my body flushes out all the excess water. So I'm not actually going to lose any fat density, or I hope I do, but I probably won't lose much. And I'm just going to lose a lot of water weight, which is going to help me get down to the ideal body weight of under 162 pounds for competition. So right now, we're going to go chug up this protein shake. It is my last meal of the day. I finished out all the fats and the carbs for the day, because that pasta took a lot out of me. It was really good. We have some takeout right now in the kitchen, but I'm probably not going to eat it because, you know, I got to stick to this diet, so I'm going to give it away to someone else. Anyways, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record tomorrow morning my reaction of waking up and seeing if there is school or not, because we get like emails at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I'm praying that there isn't, because this long extended weekend has just been so nice. You know what? I shouldn't even be complaining. We have no school on Friday anyways. But with that said, I'm pretty sure there's going to be school. You guys will see tomorrow morning in the next clip. But right now, we're going to finish this up, and I'll see you guys soon. What is up, guys? So it is currently 6:50 in the morning, and turns out there was school. So I'm going to go try to pull the car out of the garage without slipping and dying. As usual, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.